vulgare is a toxic plant for both horses and cattle when ingested. It belongs to the Boraginaceae family. It grows in many parts of the world, such as Asia, Europe, and America. Normally, it is an ornamental plant, but sometimes it escapes, like here. This plant is about 60 cm in height. It is characterized by multiple branches arising from the root crown with very hairy leaves, becoming smaller at the tip of the stems. Flowers are coiled at first, and their color varies from white to blue and purple. They bloom around summertime.
In this plant we can find some toxins, such as the pyrrolizidine alkaloids. The toxins are cumulative in effects, and when the plant is ingested over months, it could create a severe liver fibrosis or an irreversible liver failure. It can cause effects on multiple systems, such as the musculoskeletal system, the nervous system, the ocular system, or the integumentary system.
Echium vulgare, as we just said before, contains pyrrolizidine alkaloids. Those products have to be bioactivated in the liver. This bioactivation affects the hepatic tissues but also some tissues around. The consequences are both cytotoxic and antimitotic, according to the extent and location of the damages.
The tiny hairs on the stem and the leaves of this plant can be fatal. They are very toxic. In this plant, the toxicity occurs mainly around summer, when the animals are grazing in the fields, but also when there is no other possibility of food available or when it is mixed with silage or hay. It is very common during droughts, and apart from the toxicity that occurs following an ingestion, it can also cause dermatitis if in contact with the skin.
This plant mainly affects cattle, but some cases of horses poisoning have been reported. In addition, it has been shown that pyrrolizidine alkaloids can be transmitted to the milk. To do so, the cow must have eaten a large amount of the plant. The toxin is present but in very little amount. Still, it can be dangerous, for example, for young children.
To conclude, Echium vulgare is a toxic plant that grows in many parts of the world. It grows and blooms during summertime. This plant is toxic for both horses and cattle and causes mainly damages on the liver. Many cases have been reported, so the toxicity of the plant has been proved.